TUR win or the hashtag SEA win for who you want to take this second match.
Oh my, this is going to be an explosive game because that's 3 ignites on the side of the GPL. They don't want TPs. Pantheon ult is enough. Nobody needs to cross the map quite that quickly, apparently.
It's teleport when you can kill people, Stress.
Whereas Naru realizes he's got the beneficial matchup here. Gets to blind pick the Diana into the LeBlanc.
We've seen quite a bit of Diana being picked up. We thought Naru was going to be the one that could potentially play LeBlanc in the Summoner's Rift match, but it was Turkey that banned it away, and Optimus has locked it in as his assassin of choice in this match.
I just wanted to see Naru on LeBlanc. It's been a long, long time. Pulse and I used to cast him in the... before Riot had Challenger Series, in like online tournaments. We used to cast him every week. I'd always play LeBlanc and always smash people, and I just really wanted to see that again.
And someone who's no stranger to that LeBlanc is Optimus. Played it so many times in the GPL over a number of years here. As we take a look at the Keystone Mastery, it's just Thunderlords all across the map, Stress. Every single assassin is ready to just deal as much damage as possible. No Courage of the Colossus. Who needs it when you can be an absolute man and just kill people?
Exactly. At this point, honestly, I don't know how much Courage of the Colossus would have done unless you're on Pantheon, you jump in, stun one person, get the shield of 5. Maybe. I don't think it's assassin mode. It's assassin mode, Fish. We don't need shields and heals and pointless things like that.
For now, though, we're going to see Crystal start on the blue side of his map. Levy's going to do the exact same thing. Going to get a leash from the Pantheon, whereas the bottom lane duo of Zaynot and Double Doge gave a leash on over towards Crystal. In the mid lane, Naru taking a little bit of harass here from Optimus.
Yeah, but the thing is, Naru, so what he's done there is he's trading his health away, gets the early push on the lane, and was looking to ward up on the top side just to try and prevent any kind of shenanigans from Levy coming from the top side. They knew, I believe they knew that they'd started blue, or at least was perhaps anticipating it, so was just able to kind of pull back away. In fact, I think he was predicting that he was starting on the bottom side and was just pulling back up to the top side of his lane.
Well, for now, Karzik still farming up his Wolf Camp in the bottom lane. Ronopi and Celebrity are the first to hit level 2. A Nocturne in the bottom lane. I mean, he is an AD champion, but an interesting pairing with Nocturne and Ari. They're sharing CS as well.
Oh, Crystal has been spotted, going right into mid lane.
He's going to get jumped on by Levi here. Gets the first leap. He has to hop away. Optimus was looking to see if he can get anything put down on towards the Kazakhs, but instead gets a decent amount of damage on towards Naru.
Surprising amount of wave clear that LeBlanc has when you can kind of combo those sigils, get him forward, push the wave. But that whole exchange with Crystal and Levy is all based on the isolation there. The fact that like Levy's jumping in first, gets the initial damage down, is able to put damage on top. Naru's going to be careful here.
He's been ignited. Optimus going to take the distortion backwards. Naru's going to get taken down, and Optimus, he picks up first blood.
Naru took too much damage from the initial trades and was way too low. We've been talking about how Diana's a decent matchup here and just is not able to survive through the ignite. We spoke about how there's 3 of them. Well, there we go. Gets punished for Naru taking TP. Doesn't have the lane summoner and gets taken out.
And immediately Naru uses that teleport to get back into his lane. 15 CS to 13. Both of them picked up 2 Doran's rings, but a Dark Seal has been picked up by Optimus here.
And that's not the normal Dark Seal where somebody goes Corrupting Potion and buys it just to get the additional regeneration. Optimus has one thing on his mind, and that is snowballing.
He's going to be able to do a lot of that if he keeps up his performance so far. We'll take a look at that fight once again here.
Hit by the chains, doesn't flash the chains on the second proc. There's a surprising amount of damage that LeBlanc has when those lock, and then Naru, it's the auto with that ignite. Optimus is able to take him down, and that's the difference. If, there was an ignite for Naru, that would have been the return gang. Oh, bottom side. Zaynot's dead.
Taking a lot of damage for Celebrity. He's already got 1 kill towards Zaynot. Double Doge, though, picking up his daggers as he flashes and dashes around the bottom lane. Trying to knock back Celebrity, but it's still Sati has to get a kill. Crystal looking to face check in towards Levy. Gets the isolation damage. He hops on the spot and has to flash away. Levy chases on forward. He's under the turret, but one swift swipe is all it takes. And he gets a kill. Now Elwin's in trouble as QTV's jumped on top of him. Both ignites being put down. Levy is still looking to see if he can get another hop on top of him, but it's just the top laners trading blows.
Well, this has gone from bad to worse for the Turkish team. After losing game 1, they've now dropped 3 early kills in Assassin's mode. And the snowball is starting to build because Optimus, Celebrity, and Levy are ahead. And this is going to be a rough game for Turkey to try and hang on to. We didn't quite see how Zeitnot died, but Optimus is going to walk back into lane with the level advantage and trade the damage, the bounce onto Naru. This is what, Zeitnot's just too far up in the lane. A massive amount of damage Celebrity gets on top of him and flashes for the kill.
And they thought they had enough to take down Ron OP, but he lives to fight another day. And we have a couple of members from the Southeast Asian staff celebrating right there after the kills that the GPL team have picked up. It's now 1,500 gold in Southeast Asia's favor.
Significant lead at this point. I mean, the extra experience. I mean, LeBlanc is now level 6, so has ability, you know, to use the ultimate here, has access to it. So we'll see whether Optimus looks for another kill because his Ignite's nearly back up. Naru should be okay. Should be able to close the experience gap just in time.
Now Optimus just still farming up against Naru here. Double Doge. Oh, no. Fails the Scar Award.
Yeah. Now you got to put a second one the other side. That's how that goes.
Just got to use all your wards in the same spot. But he gives it up there. Zed moves into the mid lane. Dumbledore is trying to get a gank on towards Optimus, who hops away, pops his ultimate to do just that. Naru gets a decent trade back down. And they do force Optimus to play a little bit safer here.
Nearly at the point where Celebrity is 6 as well. This is what the LJL were doing with the Nocturne, reducing the effectiveness of you know, any kind of vision control and teleport plays. You just pop the ult from Nocturne. Don't really let anybody TP in. Now, Paranoia really does shut down a lot of options.
See both bottom laners from each team sharing the farm at the moment. Optimus going to be given a blue buff on over by Levy here. So we'll be able to sustain his mana quite well in this mid lane. Instead, Crystal decides not to give it to Naru. He takes it for himself, hits a level 6.
I think Crystal's saying that, well, Naru, you're just going to give it over soon at this point. So Ignite's back up. Optimus is probably going to kill you again, so I'm not giving you a blue buff just for that transfer.
Oh, Levy snuck his way into the top lane. Tri-brush. QTV was able to deny a ward up in the top lane there by the scrying plant that got hit by Levy earlier. Crystal is waiting in the bottom lane as well to try and see if the Southeast Asian team overextend or commit in any way.
So both Kazakhs have evolved Q first, as seems to have become the norm. That 60% cooldown on Q coming back mid lane. Hang on.
Grand Skyfall though, straight on top of Naru. He's going to dash away from it. He's now closer towards the Southeast Asian jungle. Optimus going to miss the double change. QTV's going to try and jump over. Optimus taking a lot of damage. So Naru might be able to take it down. Crystal's joined this one. It's now QTV. Let's take it down. Levy's gone in. He's got 1 kill. Crystal's now the next target, taking a lot of damage. But Satan flashes forward with the charm.
Here comes
TCL get 2 kills there.
No, they backed themselves away. That was a little bit of a misplay at first by Optimus, but it backfires. Naru dies, but 2 of the GPL squad end up falling as well. That was a little unfortunate from Optimus. Went for the Mimic, didn't quite get it. Both chains missed.
Missing a very important spell there. Levy is able to get a consolation prize of a kill, but does get taken down after as well.
So Naru's decision here, as soon as the Pantheon ult comes through, Naru's like, oh, okay, I've only got 1 real way to go. Goes on to the target that had the mark available, so has another jump to get onto Optimus and tries again to get there, but Optimus just too much mobility. QTV couldn't get himself out of that situation, but Levy jumps right in, ending up going a little too far because the flash charm is enough from Zeitnot to be able to take him out.
And it's going to be Turkey to pick up 2 kills for 1 there. LeBlanc just throwing her clone down into the bottom lane, trying to deceive Zeitnot on his Ahri.
Who hasn't gone AD. Getting some AD from the rest of the team by the looks of it. The Kazakhs, of course, the Zed, of course, and that cat that goes kind of both.
Wow. That was a near instant stun coming out from QTV there, as soon as Crystal appeared from his ultimate. Celebrity now making his way all the way from the bottom lane up top. Does have Paranoia available if he wants to get the jump down on towards Elwin. QTV moving a little bit aggressive forward, but there is Crystal close by. Optimus
Naru
lands a chain on towards Naru. Pops the ultimate as well, but we're looking top lane because they're going for a fight. QTV's getting jumped on. Here comes Celebrity's in amongst it. Crystal gets a lot of damage down, but it's going to be the ultimate from the Zed that pops to pick up the kill. Now they're looking at Celebrity Trying to see if they can get a second kill here, but he does get back to the safety of his turret.
Was wondering if Pantheon's passive with the block would have done anything to have helped him in the matchup. Turns out no, Zed ult just goes straight through him, and despite Celebrity being there, that Nocturne just couldn't really turn the tide of the 2v2, and Crystal just brings the damage as well.
It's now 4-3. Still in favor of the Southeast Asian squad, but Turkey have held on quite nicely and even up the gold lead quite significantly. It's only a kill's worth of gold in favor of Southeast Asia now. Optimus in the mid lane. He's picked up a Negatron cloak, so is Naru. But we take a look at the top lane fight once again.
So, Elwin, does he just ult in? Yeah, there was no block on a lot of that, and pop! Ends up falling. Celebrity has to back out too.
Nice, clean, and simple coming out from the Turkey All-Star squad. Naru now taking a lot of damage. It's an ultimate coming from Optimus. Here comes Levy, jumps in. He tries to go back in for a bit of damage for his own, but Levy picks up the kill.
And Levy, we talked about his last game on Kha'Zix. This game is going much the same way, and Naru is really struggling on this Diana. He's getting focused so hard. But wait, Dumble Doge is here.
Optimus has got to be careful. Crystal's going to jump on top of him. Here comes the Doge as Zaynot dashes forward. Dumble Doge does get the kill. Levy's now in trouble. That's QTV's going to jump in, but they're spinning around. Crystal's dealing a lot of damage. He gets the double kill as well, and that's 3 members of Southeast Asia getting taken down.
Oh, they came in one by one into the middle lane, and QTV didn't really want to take that ultimate in the end of all things. It looked like this game was going to go so well for SEA, but a couple of just risky engages. Hang on, Roto P's here this time.
Looking for a fight, Dumble Doge. He's been exhausted. He's trying to hot skip and jump, but it's not enough. Rono P dashes for one last time, even gets the flash out of Dumble Doge to pick up the kill.
Macro game on the top side, though, as Elwin's pushing down the tower. Elwin tried his best in the Summoner's Rift game on that cannon to try and hold his team afloat. Went massive. He's got 1 kill, and now the tower first blood for himself as well. Maybe that's what Turkey need to build from. They do now have a lead because of it.
He's also 100 CS to the 67 of QTV, but let's take a look at this again. Optimus just gets jumped on.
Yeah, Levy not quite sure if he wants to go in. Optimus is dead. Levy then goes out of position. He's dead. QTV thinks he can pick up Crystal, and then he dies. Oh, Elwin's going top for QTV. Who else is here?
Pops the passive first. Then uses the ultimate death mark going to come out. QTV doesn't take too much damage. Throws one more spears. Levy now chasing on towards the Zed. Pops his own ultimate. Elwin's going to have to flash away. Optimus even roaming up here as well. Elwin has to put on his blue suede shoes if he wants to get out of this one. Ignite being used quite early, but Optimus, they're going to be able to get another kill as Levy gets the damage down.
Couldn't quite get out. They were trying to run him down the lane. Of course, no slow on that Kha'Zix, W without the evolution. But it was still just the damage that gets put on. They're able to get under the tower and take him out. Naru is trying to farm out Raptors.
What are you doing there, buddy? Ignite comes down from Celebrity. He's going to pop the tier mark. Gets a lot of damage from Naru, but he uses the paranoia to instill nightmares into Naru.
And because they saw Levy on the top side, Naru was thinking, okay, I guess I'll just play this like a standard game and farm out my enemy Raptors and try and get a little bit ahead in CS. You're 0-4. Crystal's dead.
Yeah, he's been shut down. Levy and Rono P combo up to get another kill in the bottom lane. There's been a lot of action in the early game here, Stress, unlike the Summoner's Rift match we just
saw. Mode. Great stuff. Great stuff, Fish. This is what we want. This is the action that we're looking for. Look, if they're not played in Summoner's Rift, just remove every other champion and we'll get some assassins on the go.
Oh, it's 14 minutes in and there's been 15 kills in Summoner's Rift, so more than a kill a minute. It doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon. Southeast Asia now have their eyes set towards the Ocean Dragon. Rono P is actually going to get charmed up by Zaynot here, forced to use the ultimate to get away.
Dragon attempt is going to be successful. You can see Levy just has so much damage. Just gets the Q again and again onto that dragon and easily takes the Ocean Drake. They want to go mid lane for Naru, who is not having the best of games, but doesn't get hit by the chains, so no lockdown. No ability to catch onto him quite that quickly.
And the golden's dead even between Southeast Asia and the Turkish All-Star teams. Elwin's able to take down a Scuttle Crab on the top side of the river, giving his team a little bit of invulnerable vision for a while. And still see Optimus clearing out the mid lane, just pushing it constantly in towards Naru's turret. He's gone back to base and picked up an Abyssal Scepter for himself. Optimus is going to head back to base and pick up his first major item, you'd assume.
It's funny. I thought for a moment, I was like, wow, Morellonomicon on support for Ron OP. That's, I haven't seen that. And then realized, no, of course, he's playing Ari as support at the same time, and it is an Assassin's game. So Levy and... oh, hang on, Zeitnot.
Levy takes a little bit of damage. Thunderlord's box comes out, but Levy goes over the wall. Zeitnot, he's in trouble. One last Q is going to come down, and Levy goes on a killing spree with that one.
That is just so much damage comes out from Levy. Right now, he's got the Warhammer on top of the Red Smite with Warrior, so he just walks up to people and two-shots them in general. Oh.
Bottom lane Chud's going to fall up in the top lane. QTV's been jumped on. Crystal taking a lot of damage, but flashes away from the final turret auto attack to live to fight another day. Optimus is moving through the jungle to try and wrap his way around. Pops the explosive flower, trying to get closer. Elwin's going to stick around, doesn't have Deathmark to deal with this. LeBlanc going to pop his shadows. Optimus gets juked out. The Q will come through. Elwin's now trying to run away, and Optimus will not be able to catch up to the Zed.
Oh, well played, Elwin. Was, you know, trying to bait out that W, got Optimus to dash forward with the distortion, and then after that, then goes to a shadow. Yeah, nice attempt at the prediction from Optimus, but not quite at the right time. Naru?
Paranoia on top of Naru. Ron OP is already here, gets the damage he needs. He goes on the killing spree as well as Naru. He's 0-5-1 in Assassin's mode.
He's the one that we were like, this guy, Assassins. He plays all of the Assassins. He's normally great. The Diana has not worked out so much because of the fact that there's been a Kha'Zix, there's been a Nocturne, there's been a Ari, there's been a Pantheon in his lane. Just everybody mid lane against Naru.
And now Optimus now going to jump over the
out of nowhere
Raptor wall to allow Ron OP to pick up the kill with his Q. And Southeast Asia just jumping all over the Turkish All-Star team.
Just coming right from behind the team. Basically just doesn't even
matter. Elwin, don't go there, buddy. He jumps over the wall, but Levy follows through. Deathmark gets popped to try and keep himself alive a little bit longer. But a rampage for Levy as he gets another kill.
Whew, this game is speeding up, even though it's still fairly even on the gold from the fact that Elwin and Crystal were able to take down turrets. There's a lot of gold currently sitting on the SEA players in their inventory, over 1,000 on a couple of them, so they will end up going back to buy and going to get inevitably stronger. Naru, what are you waiting for down there? Is that a fight you want? I don't think that's a fight he wants.
Well, he's got to make a move soon because Levy is close by.
Oh yeah, hang on, actually, Ari's coming down too. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Levy's going to take quite a lot of damage there. The fear will come out. He's going to try and get the heck out of dodge. Levy's close by, jumps over, they swap places! The 1-2 switcheroo comes out from Southeast Asia as now Zeitnot's the target. Levy gets a double kill off the back of that one.
Oh, it was looking good for Naru, who he had been so patient waiting in that tri-bush. And I don't... No,
that's a level
Crystal,
12 or level 10!
Crystal, what are you doing?
My goodness, Levy!
Crystal, what are you doing? You're playing the same champion with a 2-level disadvantage and someone's got 10 kills.
Oh, they're not done yet though, Stress, because Dumbledore just being jumped on. QTV joins the party for Optimus to get his next kill. 17-7 on the scoreboard. It's a bloodbath on Summoner's Rift.
Why would you do that? Was it that he just was like, he's isolated, I guess he'll go for him. Puts himself in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that was silly. That was not a good decision to be made by Crystal.
It certainly was not. But still, Southeast Asia in firm control of this game at the moment. 3,500 gold in the lead, and they want Naru. Ron OP's jump forward, gets an easy charm off after the chains, and it's going to be QTV that picks up the kill.
Oh, I've been told that Levy has 35% of his team's damage, and he has nearly, well, over 50% of the kills to go alongside it as well for his team. So, no assists for Levy.
Oh, Optimus trying to play the trickster game. Zeitnot might pay for that one with his life. Elwin as well as Levy hops, gives it, jumps again, double doge to the next target. He gets the triple kill.
Gets the triple kill, reminiscent of the old on the Kha'Zix jumping in for the triple. 13-2-0. Oh, the SCA team, they look in commanding control of this game. They look like they're going to the finals.
Well, they're going to try and push down an inhibitor turret first off here in the mid lane. Levy, Celebrity, and Rono P get some good damage down. Naru now is going to join in amongst the action. Celebrity with a good spell shield. Naru taking a lot of damage. The Fear Tether's coming out, forces the flash. Levy tries to jump in, doesn't connect as Naru will flash away. QTV is here as well. Seems like they just want the inhibitor turret and now running back to safety.
I was saying how I didn't feel like on day one, I was like, okay, LeBlanc's not really going to be played because one champion can't carry. We're going all the way back to some bad decision-making because Naru decides to go on Celebrity, inevitably, and it's, as you said, the old switcheroo. Was not expecting a Kha'Zix who jumps in and completely then destroys Ahri, and then Crystal. Okay, so you got about 300 health on him, at least that he's missing. Crystal stealths in, gets eaten by a Q. It looked like Crystal W'd first, and then Crystal looked like he W first. Remember, if they're isolated and you Q them, you get like 60% of the cooldown back. So Levy just opens with that.
Oh, he's going off
dead.
Once again. Zaytnot's probably going to go down here as well. Pops the ultimate. He's trying to dash in and out, weave away from
TP
Levy.
coming through from Naru. Here comes the 2v1. So is it real?
Oh, is it a 2v1 though? Is it a 2v1?
Paranoia!
Here goes Celebrity. They're on top of Zaytnot first. Now Naru's in trouble. No flash for him. Dodges away from the Crescent Strike. Naru's been feared up.
Oh
he
my.
hops and in midair jumps again. It's the Super Mario Brothers here, Stress.
You just cannot kill Levy right now. He is every single time. This time Celebrity is there. Just gets the paranoia alone. Jukes the entirety of the TCL. And Matt, this is done. Levy is strong enough to just take everything.
He's done twice the amount of damage in comparison to anyone from the other team here, Stress. He's a monster. They pick up the Mountain Dragon as well on top of that. They're 10,000 gold in the lead, and they're definitely looking like the team to go into the finals here against JCL's Japan's team. And Celebrity now, he's in a little bit of a sticky situation. 2-on-1. He's going to get jumped up by Levy! He's here again! The Superman himself! Here comes QTV. He's going to be able to stun up Zaytnot. He's going to try and dash away from this one. One more Q would be enough. QTV picks up that kill.
Levy didn't quite have the damage. Tried to smite Crystal to pick up the kill. Rono P's right in the back line. He could kill Crystal,
well, let's
maybe.
see what's going to happen. Almost.
Nearly.
Gets him down to a sliver of health. QTD now in a little bit of trouble. He's going to jump on top of Naru, but it's just too many members of the Turkish All-Star squad. He gets cut down.
They're getting a little silly. A little silly with the whole going in one at a time thing. Levy, as long as he doesn't jump into 5 people, seems to be okay. Optimus wants
double dirge! He's going to go get taken down. Optimus just scuttles back to his side of the map.
That's Double Doge is just trying to farm. That's all he wants. Crystal and the rest of the TCL team are really up against it. As a reminder, this is game 2 of a best of 3. Of course, the winner will face Japan later to see who goes to All-Star.
Oh, that's not pretty. Zaytnot's been caught out. Has to double dash away to get away from the chains of Optimus. He's got a Luden's Echo, a fully stacked Dark Seal, as well as the Abyssal Scepter.
And you know, considering the performance recently of the CIS region with Albus Nox Luna at World.
Hello. Optimus goes back in. Crystal's going to take a lot of damage. Rono P is looking for this one. Dashes on forward. Crystal goes back in. Exhaust come down. QTV now in amongst the action. Stuns up Naru. But there goes Double Doge over the wall. Paranoia's come through. Levy's in amongst the fight as well. Doge the first to fall. Levy's got the reset but decides not to go in. Across the map though, we have Celebrity.
Well, he just kills him.
He's taken down Elwin.
Takes him out. They were chasing each other in the bottom lane for a very long time, but this is just wrapping up now. They are just so far ahead. 10k gold. Levy can jump in at any point. Oh, Zaytnot. Oh, no. Zaytnot.
Stay away from the wall. There goes the jump. Zaytnot's going to take a lot of damage. QTV's behind him as well. Crystal's jumping in. He gets stunned up. Has to leapfrog away. But there goes Levy. Flashes in. Gets the double kill and hops out of there.
Oh, it's all too easy for Levy at this point. Celebrity is trying to hold back Naru from the turret as the minions push up. And Levy's going to go in to deal damage to just take that out. 31 kills to 12. It's a bit of a slow game.
A little bit. More kills than we have minutes here, Stress. They're just going off. They're not letting up on the fighting. That's all they really care about. I mean, it's 11,000 gold lead still for the Southeast Asian squad. he was that last fight.
Yeah, this is the fight. Levy inevitably ends up joining it, and that kind of shuts the entire fight out. Ron OP drops low, Dumbledore hops over the wall to get him, but again, Paranoia was used, and the vision drops, Dumbledore out of nowhere comes Levy, and Ron OP, Zonya's the death mark,
but now he's on top of Elwin. He's going to have to try and kite his way out, does get the charm down, but one final slash from Elwin is going to be able to take down Ron.
Optimus waiting around the side, might catch Dumbledore here.
Sneaky, sneaky. Dumbledore face checks inside of his own map. He didn't expect LeBlanc to be there, and he gets taken down.
And the Venn diagram of daggers marks where Cap fell at that point. Optimus, he's around the corner, waiting. But here comes Celebrity. Paranoia was popped.
Scared the red buff. Got him.
Well, he doesn't have his, the mini... like Brambleback. This is a two-man Baron.
It could have been to stop the vision of this Baron. Crystal goes in blind. And this meets his fate as Xehanort now tries to go for the steal, but he's going to get cut down as well. The Baron buff as well as another kill for Levy gets picked up here. He's 19-2-3.
Just a little legendary in this game. It's pretty much just Levy kind of looking across the rift and saying, okay, well, I think I can take all of them, so the rest of you just take towers with this Baron buff, and we'll try and walk this one home.
Well, Levy has 23,000 gold. The next best person on the other team has... 23,000 damage. The next best person in the other team has 14,000 damage stress.
I was going to say 23,000 gold.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of gold.
He's been investing right now in... souls and deaths, apparently. I mean, Levy is a monster. 19-2-3, massive damage. But he is quite squishy-ish.
Naru's got to be a little bit careful though. Xehanort flashes forward, looks for the charm. And QTV now is going to try and jump in with Levy, the first one to fall. The hopscotch has started as Ron OP's jumped in as well. The charm will go in for the field goal. That's going to be good, but Dumbledore tries to go for the resets. Not quite enough because Levy's right there. Double kill for the Kha'Zix once again.
Yeah, double kill. Now Celebrity's legendary. He just killed Elwind again.
They have a grudge match going on, Stress.
I would say, okay, so Levy's done a great job, but now the fact that Celebrity is 8-0-9, he has not died in this game.
This might be game though here as they take down the next inhibitor turret. Definitely looking to see if they can push further on towards the Nexus. Only Crystal here trying to stop this one.
This is it.
Paranoia's actually going to come out there looking for Crystal. He's going to jump away closer towards the Southeast Asian side of the map. Optimus jumps in. The flash will go straight into Teamfire's wall. And so now looking to see if they can end the game. Xehanort gets onto the fountain before he dies. The final Nexus turret has fallen. Optimus is getting the auto attacks down. They're going to be able to try and end this one. Naru's back up. The Baron buff minions are here as well. Diana's gone in. Dumbledore's trying to do what he can. Celebrity's going to be able to pick up that first kill. Levy goes back in, but it's a double for Celebrity. And it will be the Nexus that falls. Southeast Asia's Wildcard All-Star team will be heading into the